All right, so in this video, I'm going to give you guys my updated prediction for the 2024 electoral map. We're getting super close to the election, just under 50 days to go. And I want to walk you through how I think the map is going to turn red and blue on election night. Now, as usual, voting wraps up at different times depending on the state. East Coast states finish first and then it moves westward. But for those tight races in states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Nevada, we probably won't know the results for days. So don't expect those to be called right away. But before we get into the details, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for your support. Now, at 7:00 p.m. Eastern states will close their polls, and we're looking at 60 electoral votes on the line. A lot of these are going to be called immediately. Indiana and Kentucky, no surprise. Trump's got those locked in as soon as the polls close. Harris will take Vermont without any trouble. South Carolina might take a bit longer, like 20 to 30 minutes, but it's still going to Trump right after the polls close. Georgia and Virginia, though, we're going to have to wait on those. It's not going to be quick. At 30 p.m., polls close in Ohio, West Virginia, and North Carolina. Ohio's leaning red, but it'll take some time before they officially call it for Trump. North Carolina will take even longer. The only one we can expect to be called right away is West Virginia, and that's going to Trump. Fast forward 8:00 p.m. And now polls close in nearly 20 states, representing 171 electoral votes, but we still won't know the results in key states like Ohio, Virginia, North Carolina, or Georgia, Oklahoma, Missouri, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama. On Harris's side, she'll grab Illinois, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Delaware, D.C., and the 1st District of Maine. At 30 p.m., it's just Arkansas closing, and that'll go straight to Trump. By 9:00 p.m., we've got another big batch of states wrapping up, but we still won't know the winners in a lot of those competitive places. The map's going to look mostly undecided because while voting's done in many states, the results haven't been called yet. In fact, by this point, only about a quarter of the total electoral votes will be decided. That said, some states will be called right away. Trump's going to take North Dakota, South Dakota, all of Nebraska except the 2nd District, Wyoming, Kansas, and Louisiana. Harris will likely win Colorado around this time. To a night city out in 0 p.m., we'll start seeing more results come in. I'm not worried about vote margins here, just whether a state goes red or blue. Harris will likely win New Mexico sometime before 10:00 p.m., while Trump should finally be declared the winner in Ohio, where the polls close 2 hours earlier. On the East Coast, New Hampshire will probably go to Harris, but it'll be close. She won't win by more than 5 points. Biden won it by 7.4 in 2020, but I doubt Harris will do better than him, especially since Hillary barely won it in 2016. Lastly, Maine's 2nd District will likely go to Trump for the 3rd time in a row. Obama won it by nearly 10 points back in 2012, but Trump flipped it in 2016 and held on to it in 2020. In 2024, I expect him to keep it again. So that's the rundown how I think things will play out on election night. A lot of those battleground states will keep us waiting, but many solid red and blue states will get called pretty quickly. It's going to be a long night, but we'll get there. Stick around for more updates as we inch closer to Election Day.